Okay, hi, and thanks for joining us for Take One for Ag. I'm here with Dr. Pat Westhoff, who's the director of MU's Food and Agricultural Policy Research Institute. And Pat, the FAPRI team released a preliminary analysis that looks into the effects of COVID-19 on ag markets. And in that report, you compared COVID-19's impacts to the outlook that FAPRI released earlier this year that assumes that the US and China will implement their phase one trade deal. So in this report, what did you conclude about the pandemic's effects on crop and livestock prices?
So we estimated sharp declines in the prices for almost all major agricultural products, and the order of 8 to 12% drop in most livestock sector prices, and about 5 to 10% in most crop sector prices.
Okay, so a fairly dramatic drop in prices then. Which specific commodities, though, in the FAPRI model experienced the sharpest price declines because of COVID-19?
So on the livestock side, we had the sharpest declines in the case of cattle, with less demand for meat in general, and high value meats in particular, as lower prices for cattle, but sharp declines across the board there. On the crop side, corn's affected by reduced ethanol demand, and cotton by reduced fiber demand.
Okay, so one last question for you. What do these weakened prices ultimately mean for the bottom line for U.S. agriculture?
We estimate when we put all the pieces together that the overall impact on net farm income in 2020 is about $20 billion. That's about 19% less than we were expecting before the crisis broke.
Wow, so a pretty sobering effect here on agriculture. Well, thank you, Pat, for sharing today. Our viewers can read the full analysis on FAPRI's website, which is fapri.missouri.edu. Thanks again for joining us.